And these are one of the best teapots I've ever seen and use. They're called Zero Japan. See if you can see. Zero Japan. They are handmade in Japan, and the difference with these compared to your standard, you've probably seen a lot like these around in home stores. The handle is made as part of the construction. It's not separate, it's not added on, and the glaze is all hand glazed, whatever. They do matte ones as well. There's so many types. This would be about 4 small cups. It's a very nice big strainer. And the blue one, which is on the shelf, that was my first, well, proper teapot, apart from my plastic old one that I use all the time. You might think having this many teapots is too much for one person. No. I have up to 4 on the go because I might not wash them straight away, and I love them all. Sometimes I just want 2 small cups. Sometimes I might sit on it for an hour and I'll have 4. I have one that was a wedding present, which is really pretty, and I use it all the time. Handmade proper pottery. And then my old school one, which I just bring out all the time. And the pink one, which was a present. So what I might do now is I'll quickly show you my other pots. Just grab here. This one is my special blue one. It's fairly small, so compare the two sizes. Not a huge difference, and they do some other different shapes, but I love them both quite a lot. This was about $60, but worth every cent. No, probably about $50. This was only about $30, $40, but it's beautiful. And the spout, again, they only dribble a tiny little bit. They're quite easy to use. And I'll show you the construction. I'll show you the blue one. The lid has a little, can be tightened if they get loose. Comes away very cleanly. They clean up so well. I've just washed it. And that just sits in there, like that. Lifts up if you want to quickly grab your strainer. You can take that out and pop it aside once you've brewed. Pop the lid down, and then I can put the tea cozy over that. It cleans so nicely. I mean, I've had this for 3 or 4 years, and it cleans beautifully all the time. It's never trouble to clean up. Like my plastic one's it's got all those little holes and pockets and the water gets trapped. This is so easy to clean. So, Zero Japan, my favourite teapot. And they do bigger than that again, but I don't need 6 cups of tea. And I don't often have a lot of people over for tea. My other favourite teapot, and I use this every week just about, is called Mogo Pottery. Turn it around. This was handmade by a gentleman up in New South Wales in Australia, and it's got a proper pouring spout. I don't have trouble with this one somehow, but I'll show you again. I told you about my strainer. Watch this. Pops straight in there, and it fits perfectly. There's a little bit of room, but for brewing, if I have something, I don't really do tea bags in here. I'll brew a proper tea, and I can pop my strainer lid on that while it's brewing. Or I could pop this on, but there's not much point, it doesn't sit. So I'll go strainer, and then I'll take my strainer out, pop my lid on, and I was telling you about this one. It fits perfectly. Get dressed. Look at that. Perfect. And that comes right down the bottom of the side, so it keeps it nice and warm. And that was really nice in winter. This came with 2 really pretty cups as well. I'll show you those. Just get them out. Here are the teacups. It was a wedding present to, obviously, both my husband and I, but he's not much into the tea. He has basically just English breakfast. That was his in the white one before, from a tea bag. The difference with these two, see if I can show you. One of them's slightly smaller than the other. It's a bit hard to tell. I think it's, which one is it? This one? I don't know. And it has like a nice glaze. You can't really tell there. It's glaze that just drops down there. Whereas the other one, a bit different. So I know which one's mine. I've got this one here. It's a blue, and I love the colour, and they are beautifully made, and they keep nice and warm. They're not hot to hold on to, and they are just really lovely. One of my best friends gave it to me for my birthday. Sorry, the wedding. My birthday. Another thing I always use, and it's a bit daggy, but I'll show you anyway. I would like to get a white tray, but this is my tea tray. It's really cheap melamine, crappy $3 thing, but I always load up my teapot and my teacup and my strainer cup that I'll have on there, and I can carry that around once I've made my tea and really enjoy using that.